The video started in eerie silence, almost like a forbidden secret caught on camera. Grainy, low-quality footage flickered onto the screen, looking as though it was never meant for public eyes. In it, Teyana Taylor paced back and forth inside what appeared to be her private studio. A space usually filled with her art and creativity now turned into a battlefield. Her voice trembled and rose with every passing second, carrying a raw, desperate energy. She yelled, "No, she's breaking," and somewhere just off camera, the calm, too calm voice of Aaron Pierre could be heard. Teyana's voice cracked under the weight of betrayal as she screamed, "You ruined everything." That one line landed with a heavy blow, slicing through the silence like a shard of glass. Almost immediately, the clip went viral. TikTok users grabbed hold of it, Instagram fan pages dissected every frame, and Twitter erupted with hashtags like #ProtectTeyana and #AaronWrong. The internet was alight with speculation and outrage. But beyond the hashtags and viral shares, the biggest question loomed large. What exactly happened? How did things spiral so quickly from hopeful reconciliation to this public breakdown? Only days before the leak, things had looked different. Teyana and Aaron had appeared together at a charity event, smiling politely for the cameras. Teyana glowed in a pristine white dress, and Aaron was sharp in his black suit, flashing his signature half-smile. Fans and followers whispered to each other, hopeful that the couple was mending their fractured relationship. Rumors circulated that they had started couples therapy, not just for their own sake, but also for their young daughter's future. It seemed like they were trying to make it work. But appearances can be deceiving. Close friends of Teyana later revealed that her smile was a fragile mask hiding deep pain. Behind closed doors, the tension between them was boiling over. Teyana was struggling to hold herself together, but as we all know, even the strongest can break, and break she did. What pushed Teyana over the edge wasn't a single betrayal, but a cascade of secrets. Just under 24 hours before the fight captured in that grainy footage, Teyana learned of a devastating secret. Screenshots surfaced, dozens of private, flirty messages between Aaron and a young production assistant working on one of Teyana's projects. This wasn't just any stranger. This woman was barely in her 20s and part of Teyana's professional world. The betrayal cut deeper because Teyana didn't find out from Aaron himself. Instead, her assistant was tipped off by someone within the crew and passed the truth along. Imagine that, learning you've been cheated on not only as a partner, but as a professional in your own workspace. The internet immediately went to work analyzing the evidence. Fans zoomed in on the screenshots, comparing wallpaper designs, fonts, and even the spacing between timestamps to verify their authenticity. The phrase emotional cheating quickly trended across platforms. Many argued that Aaron hadn't physically crossed the line, but the intent and secrecy behind the messages were unmistakable. Late-night texts, fake contact names, and the covert nature of the conversations painted a picture of a man living a double life. And finally, both masks had fallen. The confrontation itself was not a public spectacle, but a private nightmare. It unfolded in Teyana's home studio, the very space she once saw as a sanctuary, filled with her voice, her art, and her peace. Sources close to the couple said Teyana initially tried to stay calm, hoping for a conversation to understand what was happening. But Aaron reportedly smirked and dismissed her concerns, brushing them off with chilling indifference. That moment shattered her. It was when she snapped. Unbeknownst to Teyana, Aaron had installed a security camera in the studio weeks before without telling her. The camera caught everything, the pacing, the trembling hands, the cracks in her voice as she screamed, "You ruined me. I gave you everything, and you gave it to someone else." That raw, unfiltered moment captured the heartbreak in real time. When the video hit the internet, it hit like a meteor, exploding across social media. People weren't just watching, they were feeling every word, every tear. Celebrities quickly voiced their support. SCA tweeted, "No one deserves this." Keke Palmer reshared the clip, writing, "I felt every inch of that scream." Even Cardi B chimed in, saying, "Some men play with fire, then act surprised when it burns." Meanwhile, Aaron remained silent. No public statements, no explanations, just an eerie quiet. But silence is never permanent in the world of social media. Gossip blogs soon picked up the pieces, digging deep into Aaron's past interviews and social media posts. Fans uncovered a now-deleted Instagram comment hinting at late-night rehearsals with the production assistant. His upcoming film started to face backlash, with boycotts and negative press swirling. One Atlanta theater even pulled its early screenings. The pressure mounted. Finally, Aaron broke his silence, sort of. He posted a cryptic Instagram story. A black screen with the words, "Not everything is as it seems." It was vague and almost mocking, adding fuel to the fire. Later that night, he went live for just 2 minutes, looking exhausted, like a man who hadn't slept in days. He claimed the messages were taken out of context and that people loved scandal. But what stood out to many was what he didn't say. He never denied sending the messages, never explicitly said he hadn't hurt Teyana. Instead, he dodged the truth, leaving fans even more suspicious. Meanwhile, a TikTok lip-reading expert went viral breaking down the leaked video frame by frame, decoding Aaron's facial expressions. Every blink, jaw clench, and twitch was scrutinized as signs of guilt and anxiety. The internet had turned into a digital courtroom, and Aaron was on trial in the court of public opinion. Teyana, in contrast, vanished from social media. No posts, no tweets, no updates. Fans waited with bated breath, wondering if she was safe, if she was healing. After 48 hours of silence, she returned, not with words, but with a simple, powerful image, a black and white selfie showing her swollen eyes and tight lips, no filters, no glamour. The caption was just one sentence: "I'm done protecting people who don't protect me." The post spread like wildfire. Celebrities, fans, and influencers flooded the comments with love and support. Rumors quickly spread that Teyana had moved out of the house she shared with Aaron and was staying with her mother. Friends said she had cut ties with nearly everyone connected to Aaron: friends, collaborators, producers. Her social circle had shrunk to a tight, trusted few. She was rebuilding herself from the ashes. The fallout was immense. Teyana canceled major public appearances, postponed her album release indefinitely, and scrubbed any public connections to Aaron. Brands quietly distanced themselves, and campaigns that once touted them as a power couple were deleted as if he never existed. Meanwhile, Aaron was spotted at a local cafe, hoodie pulled up, face low, visibly stressed. Paparazzi caught him mid-argument on the phone, his grip tight on the table as if holding himself together. The photos went viral without a caption. No explanation needed. The man once full of charm was unraveling. But Teyana wasn't just walking away. She was burning bridges and salting the earth. She unfollowed everyone remotely linked to Aaron, transforming her feed into a curated gallery of healing, strength, and independence. A close friend confided, she's reclaiming her peace. She's done being loyal to someone who clearly wasn't loyal to her. Just on the dust sitting to settle, the storm returned with new heartbreak. Another video surfaced, not leaked, not paparazzi footage, but an innocent Instagram live recorded by someone else. In the background, barely audible, was the small voice of Teyana's daughter, whispering, "Mommy cried again because of Aaron." That one line shattered the internet all over again. It wasn't just about scandal anymore. It was about real pain, real collateral damage. A child caught in the middle of broken promises and shattered trust. Teyana didn't respond directly to the video. Instead, her next Instagram story showed a quiet moment, her daughter holding her hand, barefoot, walking barefoot on the grass. No words, just a simple image of peace. Or maybe the start of it. This story is a powerful reminder. Behind every viral clip, every trending hashtag, there's a human being struggling with pain, betrayal, and the difficult journey toward healing. Teyana's story isn't just about heartbreak. It's about strength, resilience, and the fight to reclaim one's life when everything seems lost.